All right, everyone, welcome to What's Happening on Bedworth Times. Our tagline says it all. Everybody wants to know what's happening. This is What Are People Talking About, where we sit down, unpack what's stirring, and keep it real for those curious minds out there. Right now, Mzansi politics is on fire. Or should we say, South African Parliament is in absolute shambles after forensic investigator Paul O'Sullivan stood up and walked out of the Ad Hoc Committee. MK Party MP David Skosana tried to stop him, but here's the twist. The very next morning, Skosana was served with bank papers. And EFF MP Julius Malema was left stunned, calling it white supremacy at play. Heads are rolling, tempers are flaring, and South Africans are asking one dangerous question. Is there someone above Parliament? Well, we guess we're about to find out. Let's break it down. Forensic investigator Paul O'Sullivan, known for exposing corruption from the Gupta scandals to high-level state probes, has shocked members of Parliament yet again. This time during the Ad Hoc Committee that is investigating corruption, criminal infiltration, and political interference in the justice system, stemming from claims made by SAPS KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Paul O'Sullivan's appearances at the committee have been nothing short of a political boxing match. He dropped bombshells, spy tapes revealing political interferences, claims that Thabo Mbeki wanted Jacob Zuma arrested before the Polokwane infamous ANC conference, insults aimed at Parliament itself, calling it a criminal parliament, accusations that MPs engaged in criminal conduct and even plotted to kill him. And if that wasn't enough, he revealed that he personally mentored the current president, Cyril Ramaphosa.
Said that Paul O'Sullivan conducts himself as though he's got very close proximity to political power. He conducts himself in a manner, and I've heard this time again from the EFF, that he conducts himself in a manner that almost demonstrates or points to the fact that he has got high-ranking politicians who will do his bidding. And I want to go back to what you said here, that when he had spoken in one of his appearances at the Ad Hoc Committee, saying that, speaking about President Cyril Ramaphosa, this is Paul O'Sullivan, he said that in 1997, one of our students was Cyril Ramaphosa, who is today the president of South Africa, but then he wasn't even a politician, he was a businessman. He sat in on the training course that I was running. And because he was a very good student, this is what Paul O'Sullivan saying about Cyril Ramaphosa, because he was a very good student, we subsequently issued, and I remembered one of the modules I had to train him on, the students, police officials on, was the Constitution. Saying that he trained Cyril Ramaphosa on the Constitution. The Constitution had only been issued in 1996. Now we were in 1997, and it was very important that these police officials should understand. So it seems as though Paul O'Sullivan conducts himself with the understand. I mean, to say that I trained the person that is now your president on the Constitution.
In a nutshell, the drama is being wild since the day Paul O'Sullivan walked into Parliament. But the real shock happened when he walked out live during his testimony. He was being questioned by Advocate Bongiwe Mkhize. Tensions were already high. O'Sullivan kept insisting he had a flight to catch. He said he needed to leave by 1 p.m. and didn't want to pay rescheduling fees. Parliament said no, not so fast. Then it escalated. As Mkhize wrapped up her line of questioning, O'Sullivan stood up, gathered his belongings, and walked out, just like that. EFF leader Julius Malema told him to sit down. MK Party MP David Skosana tried to stop him, and then it happened. Outside Parliament, during their back and forth, O'Sullivan dropped this line: "You are lying through your teeth. You should go and pay the bank back." At the time, it sounded like an insult, just political heat, another jab. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. The very next morning, a sheriff reportedly served David Skosana with bank papers. Skosana confirmed it on Anchor.
from us. No, we can't. We can't. He is running away.
In the same way.
The chairperson is not speaking.
In the same way that you run away.
No, we don't run away. Spies are running away from. This is unbecoming.
But here's the problem
You
now.
know, a spy.
Here's the problem. You're no longer in Parliament. You're standing outside Parliament. And you're lying through your teeth. You should just go and pay the debt that you owe to the bank.
We are going to open a case against you now.
South Africans were shocked. Social media exploded with one question. How did Paul O'Sullivan know? Bank matters are confidential, protected and private. So how did he publicly tell a sitting member of parliament to go pay the bank back, and hours later legal papers arrive at his door? Coincidence or intel? People are asking themselves, how powerful and connected is this guy? Some say he proved that whites still have power and do not respect parliament and South African laws. We guess we have to agree with Julius Malema when he said, this is white supremacy at play. This is what some people are saying.
Whiteness, white supremacy, the arrogance of white privilege displayed itself here today. And typical of us with victimhood mentality and the trauma we suffered as black people, we all found ourselves wanting because a white man was acting. And the first instinct was to be scared of a white man. And we reacted when the white man was long gone, because that's how we were framed. That was a white supremacy in action, and it took us aback.
This Paul O'Sullivan walked out has sparked controversy and debates about culture, power, and white supremacy. MPs expressed dissatisfaction, called it disrespect or a potential contempt of parliament. The committee sought legal advice on the next steps, including subpoenaing him to return, which he expected to. The question hanging over South Africa is clear. How did he get the bank information? Is Standard Bank at play? Are we safe with this? And was Julius Malema right? Is this white supremacy at display? The answer is with you, curious minds. Drop your hottest, most unfiltered takes in the comments. We are reading every single one of them. This is Bedworth Times, your go-to digital platform for captivating movie reviews, unfiltered commentary, and news updates that got everyone arguing. Subscribe and follow to stay up to date. We'll catch you in the next one. Stay locked in. Keep it real. Peace.